Welcome back, everyone. We are now joined by Dr. Springer this morning. It is such a pleasure to have you back on the morning show.
Feels
like it's been a while.
It has, yeah. Happy New Year and all that sort of thing.
Happy New Year, yeah. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah.
And I know a big thing when we go into the new year is people want to, get healthy. But I feel like, you and I feel like we need to kind of clarify some things first about what it takes to be healthier, right?
Right. January has that reputation of being the month where you make all those resolutions. You're going to fix your diet. You're going to lose weight. You're going to get in shape, all that sort of thing. But there's so much conflicting and misinformation out there about nutrition. You really almost need a scientific degree in order to figure it all out.
Absolutely. Now, today we're going to be talking about a few of the components, that go into eating healthier, starting with some of the macronutrients, so proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. So, first of all, proteins. What are some details about proteins people should know?
Right. So, protein is one of the major building blocks of your nutritional regimen, and anything that comes from an animal. So your meats and such, like you see on the picture here, but also there's vegetable or plant sources of protein. So nuts, peanut butter is a great source, beans. You look at some of the cultures around the world that are vegetarian cultures, and they're able to get proteins into their diet without any difficulty, without having any animal sources.
Wow. So it doesn't always have to be, a slab of steak or anything like that. You can actually eat beans as well. And I know another one, too, that people often think, okay, this is the enemy if I want to lose weight, carbohydrates. They can actually help you, right?
So there's good carbohydrates and bad carbohydrates. Unfortunately, all of our processed foods, our fast foods, the things that taste really good are probably bad carbohydrates.
Darn. I love bread, too.
I know. So whole grain breads, things that are closer to their natural state, are going to be healthier for you. Carbohydrates are really difficult. The current recommendations are to have a carb-heavy diet, but that could be contributing to the obesity epidemic that we're seeing in our country these days. So the powers that be for nutritional recommendations are sort of rethinking that now.
Gotcha.
And that takes us to fat.
Yeah.
Right, because fat has been demonized and carbohydrates have been emphasized.
Just the name.
Right, but the pendulum is switching and fats are good for you. So there's, again, like carbs, there's healthy fats and then there's not so healthy fats.
Right. Now, what's an example of some healthy fats? Where can people find those?
So olive oil is a healthy fat. Coconut oil is kind of the darling right now, and there's some special characteristics of coconut oil that we'll be talking about over the next several weeks and months. Here's some bad fats. So your trans fats, right? Look, all the good things. So everything that's deep fried, margarine, your various oils, those things can be bad for you.
Right, and unfortunately, like you said, it tastes good, but it's not good for you. And now another thing that people tend to sort of overlook, micronutrients, so vitamins and minerals. How important are those?
Extremely important. So last month when we were talking about the cinnamon and the nutmeg and so forth, those things are really good because they have a lot of the micronutrients or the natural vitamins and minerals in them. Some vitamins and minerals we get from our diet, and others we get from our lifestyle. So vitamin D, for example, comes from being exposed to the sun.
All right. So but in the winter months when we don't see the sun a lot, people should probably take a vitamin or something like that?
So again, our contemporary lifestyle has interfered with that because we don't go out in the sun, and if we do, you better wear sunscreen. Well, if you wear sunscreen, then your skin can't make vitamin D. So now you have to take a pill.
All right. So make sure that you're on top of this. If you didn't catch all of this or you want to rewatch this and catch some of those tips, this will be on our Facebook page later on today. Dr. Springer, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Looking forward to having some more tips from you. All of Dr. Springer's information up on your screen. We'll be right back.